Ka Northeastern Hill University NEHU, kalapan bana ban pyntreikam no iaka National Education Policy NEP 2020, nakabenta ki undergraduate courses na do basdang kani ka academic session. Iaka ni, lapan bana da o Professor P.S. Shukla, Vice Chancellor NEHU, haka jingyakran bat kilat patay kubwar, ha Shillong Press Club, haka kat kendai terik unaitung.
So we are here today to discuss the implementation of a new education policy 2020 in affiliated colleges of NEHU and the recruitment placement of graduates from NEHU, also the recruitment and placement of graduates of the affiliated colleges of NEHU, then collaboration of affiliated colleges of NEHU with the skill development centers in the state of Meghalaya for the smooth implementation of NEP 2020, because as we know that one of the areas where NEP 2020 is concerned with is the skill development of the students of the country. Education Policy 2020. We would like to bring to the kind notice of the public that consequent of the 110th meeting of the Academic Council of the University, the Academic Council has duly endorsed the implementation of the new Education Policy 2020 from the coming academic session, and which is also endorsed by the Executive Council of the University. And we'll be starting the 4-year undergraduate program as envisaged by the NEP 2020 regulations, with effect from the coming academic sessions. A proper communication has been made to the principals of the affiliated colleges of the university as well, to all the concerned stakeholders with the NEHU, along with NEHU. And we have been rigorously working on the new education policy. As we all know, we have set up, right sir? We have set up a committee on the implementation of new education policy, chaired by Professor Sherwin M. Samo, who is also now the chairperson of the State Education Committee to implement this new State Education Committee. Her team, Professor Sumo, along with her team, has done a rigorous job in framing the new education syllabus for the undergraduate courses, and which has been, as I've already mentioned, has been passed by the Academic Council and duly endorsed by the Executive Council. I have with me here the letter which we sent to all the principals of the affiliated colleges, which I'll be sharing with you after the press conferences.
And role of the Northeastern Hill University in overall academic development of the northeastern region of the country. Since 1973, NEHU along with their teachers are working with the objective how to rise up and build the society of the Northeast. One more thing I would like to mention here. Someone already even mentioned that before my joining, I received a call from the Meghalaya. What is your main objective after the joining as Vice Chancellor of Northeastern Hill University, Syllad, Meghalaya? At that time, I clearly mentioned that my objective is to implement National Education Policy 2020 for the benefit of the Meghalaya and the generation, and for the benefit of the youth of the country. And after my joining, I am already doing the rigorous effort for implementation of new education policy in the university. We already have implemented new education policy for the PG student and the academic session of 2022-23. For UG student, we had already circulated letter to all the affiliated colleges of the NEHU to implement new education policy from coming academic session which is going to start from the 1st August 2023. Actually, I think how many are present in the meeting conducted by the state government? I don't know. Education Minister is already there and CM is also there. We already discussed each and every point. First year, there is no any other infrastructure is required for implementation of new education policy. And everything already has been circulated to all the principals. He already mentioned, we already circulated a letter to all the principals. Even given the chance, if you have any problem, write a letter to the me. If we have this problem, definitely I will be in position to conduct the training and other programs for the colleges. Even though if I am not able to solve their problem, I am ready to give him a chance for 1 year. So all the type of facilities is already available for implementation of new education policy in the colleges. But what is our objective? Our objective of the colleges, our objective of the university to shape the better future of our young generation. And all the principals are agree with this. We are doing our job. And university is taking the initiative. No? Earlier I don't know how many vice chancellors have taken such kind of decision. But after my joining, I am taking decision. Even I am doing the rigorous effort for the betterment and of the student better quality of the student, better even academic environment of the student, and also not only the environment, also the employment of the student. That's why today I am in position to say that I have more than 5,000 positions for the student or young generation of the Meghalaya. And the first week going to conduct the interview, and this is the best and good benefit for the young generation of the Meghalaya. Even it's a choice of the student. And same thing is also available in the new education policy. First year, if students are not in position to complete their degree, he or she can drop out and can take part in the interview, serve 2 to 3 years in the industry, and again join the classes in second year. Second year, after completion of the second year, they must receive the diploma. And third year, the degree. The new education policy is totally framed on the basis of choice of the young generation. They are ready or they are ready. If they are not ready, they have the chance to exit. They have the chance to entry. Earlier education policies were not like that. But this education, that's why the dropout percentage was, I think, more in the past years. And as I know, as I remember, the dropout percentage of the Meghalaya is more than 9%. More than 9%. This is already happening. So I would like to reduce the dropout percentage of the students.
In the letter which we have sent to the principal of all affiliated colleges, there's one line here which mentions that you may also kindly take note that in case your institution finds it extremely difficult to go ahead with the proposed implementation of the 4-year undergraduate program scheme right away, you can approach the university authority detailing your difficulties and giving due justification in support. Subject to your justifications being reasonable, the university may consider to extend the implementation timeline of the new scheme at your esteemed institution by another academic year at the most. So the letter is very clear that we will be giving time there, because there are colleges which are ready to implement 4-year undergraduate programs. Let me bring one more thing here. See, most of the central universities in the country have already started 4-year undergraduate programs. So it will be difficult for our students to compete with the 4-year to compete with the students from the rest of the country, because when they go and compete for higher studies, say for masters or postgraduates or PhDs, they will find it difficult to compete with those students. So that's why it's very, very necessary that we train our students, we prepare our students to compete with the students with the rest of the country. Therefore, also keeping in mind that some of the colleges may not be ready as yet